Hey guys, and welcome back to Mad About Skin. In today's video, we're talking sensational skincare pairings and the products from The Ordinary which work beautifully well together. Individually, these skincare ingredients can add so much benefit, but when used in combination with each other, will transform your skincare routine and help you to achieve your skin goals. Whilst I'm focusing down on The Ordinary in this video, which is one of the most hyped, talked about and viral skincare brands on the market, of course you can mix and match these ingredients with any of your favourite brands because the same philosophy will always ring true. So sit back, relax, and let's talk some perfect skincare pairings. Now, before we get into this video, I like to issue the usual notification to say that down in the description box, I've left links to all of the products mentioned in today's video. So if you didn't quite catch the name, maybe you want to read up the reviews, the ingredients in more detail, or check the price wherever in the world you are, it's all there for your convenience in the description box below. I've also left some timestamps, so if you're more interested in one pairing than another, be my guest, use the timestamps to navigate to the part of the video that you want to hit. Just promise me that whilst you're down there, you'll give this video a big thumbs up and a like, because honestly, it supports me and the channel so much, and I would love you forever. Also, why not take this opportunity to subscribe to Mad About Skin? We're all a huge, big family here on the channel, and honestly, we would adore to have you as a member. But without further ado, and in true Mad About Skin style, shall we cut the waffle and delve straight on in? Skincare pairings can be a little bit difficult to navigate your way through. You see so much misinformation online saying this product can't be used with this product, this ingredient is a no-no when combined with this ingredient, and we end up demonizing a lot of these products and ingredients and overcomplicating it for our own skincare routine. In truth, with a few exceptions, most ingredients will layer well with each other, and I want to turn this narrative on its head. Stop talking about what doesn't pair with other ingredients. Let's talk about what does. What will derive the best benefit for our own skincare routine when used together. I've used just about every single product from The Ordinary, and over a period of about 3 years through trial, error and research, I've really worked and honed in on what I think are the best combinations to use together for maximum benefit. And that's what I want to come on to in this section of the video. The first pairing I want to call out are these two. So we have the Ordinary Salicylic Acid Mask and we have the Ordinary Lactic Acid 10%. These two are an exfoliation holy grail duo. We often reach for one style of exfoliator and use it across the face, but in truth, our skin on our face isn't universal. We might have an oilier T-zone, we might have drier cheeks and forehead, and everyone's skin is a little bit different. That's why I want to use different exfoliating acids on different parts of my face, just to target it down on what my individual skin's needs are. These two are honestly everything I need in terms of my exfoliation game, and how I use them is the salicylic acid mask I use across the T-zone where I'm most oily. That's because salicylic acid will actually go into the pore, will bind with some of the excess oil that's in there and remove it alongside some of the dirt, the debris, the blackheads, the things that's congesting and clogging our pores. I don't need that same level of mattifying and oil removal on my cheeks where I tend to be a little bit drier, so in those areas I use the lactic acid 10%, which is also humectant as well as an exfoliator. That humectant quality will hydrate the area as well as removing some of those dead skin cells. This will give some extra vibrancy, but it'll leave me more matte in the T-zone and more hydrated in the periphery of the face, which is exactly what I need. You could also use it slightly differently and use the salicylic acid mask a couple of times a week across the face, and then use the lactic acid the other days that you want to. Either way you choose to use it will depend on your skin type and how you like to do your skincare routine, but these are honestly the perfect exfoliation pairing. If you have super sensitive skin, you might want to reach for the lactic acid 5% rather than the 10%, but I'd say for the 80% of us out there that don't have any pre-built skin sensitivity, the 10% will give you maximum results but won't leave you feeling stripped or dried. Honestly, the first perfect pairing that I cannot live without. My pairing number 2 actually comes courtesy of a TikTok hack. I don't watch a lot of TikTok. I think it's for the younger kids out there. I kind of watch a few minutes of it, then I find it all a bit overwhelming and baffling. But one hack, which I definitely won't be without, that I picked up courtesy of TikTok, is this beautiful pairing. We have the Ordinary Matrixyl and the Ordinary argireline solution. The argireline solution has always been a firm favourite of mine, and I've used it for the past 3 years in my skincare routine. However, since discovering this hack, I've been pairing it with the matrixyl, and honestly, I've noticed game-changing results. So the Ordinary argireline solution is a fantastic peptide which targets dynamic fine lines and wrinkles. Those are the ones that are caused by movement in the face. They'll help give a temporary lessening of that dynamic effect, which will help to even out any creases that we have and minimise those fine lines and wrinkles. A lot of people compare it to Botox, which, whilst I see how the mechanism of action is very similar, it's in no way comparable in terms of the potency of Botox versus argireline. However, I've got some really really, really great results. You need to kind of be in it for the long term. You know, I saw maybe the first results after 2 bottles of this, but honestly, now I wouldn't be without it. What really changed up my own anti-aging skincare routine was realizing I could mix it with the matrixyl from The Ordinary. A stunning product that I absolutely loved anyway, and is a lovely blend of different peptides. The reason I like this is these peptides actually help to boost collagen in the skin. They'll also help to plump and hydrate the skin. So these are 2 really great anti-aging benefits. But combined with the argireline, that'll help to iron out some of those fine lines and wrinkles. I find these to be like the ultimate anti-aging powerhouse duo. And it's thanks to TikTok that I actually discovered these, and now I use them every single morning for my skincare routine. The results are pretty immediate when you use these 2 together, but they also have a nice longer term benefit as well. So you're getting that 2-pronged attack in terms of targeting those fine lines and wrinkles, which I absolutely love. A common question I get about combining these 2 is people say, actually, these 2 ingredients are technically in The Ordinary buffet. Can I not just use that instead in a pre-mixed way? No, it doesn't quite work like that, because the concentrations of these 2 ingredients are more potent and higher when used as individual products. So I just take a couple of drops of each, mix them in the palm of your hand, and then apply it liberally to the skin. Honestly, the fine lines and wrinkles will be diminished and your skin will love you for it. Now, my hot pairing number 3 are these 2 products: The Ordinary Granactive Retinoid Emulsion and The Ordinary Azelaic Acid Suspension. Now, this is where I said in the start of the video that actually the theory behind all of these pairings works no matter whether you are shopping at The Ordinary or you like to try some other brands, because what I'm really talking about here is your retinoids and your azelaic acids. A lot of people are scared to use them together because there's this myth out there that if something has acid in the title, it absolutely cannot be used with the retinoid because you risk sensitivity and irritation. That's absolutely not the case, and different acids work differently. Azelaic acid is actually calming and soothing, meaning it's the perfect pairing to a retinoid, which can cause some sensitivity, irritation, and inflammation in the skin. Before you start any retinoid, whether it's from The Ordinary or one of your other favourite brands, make sure that you've been using an azelaic acid in your routine for at least the 2 months prior. The reason I say this is your skin will become accustomed to the azelaic acid, and it will help to dial back any redness, sensitivity, and irritation. It's also got some really great benefits for minimizing hyperpigmentation and smoothing out the surface of the skin. When you then come to use your retinoid, because the skin is already calmed, it's soothed, it's ready to fight against any potential inflammation or irritation from the retinoid, you'll get a lot fewer side effects than you would normally experience. I love to pair my retinoids with my azelaic acid, and I usually go for something in the region of a 5 to 15% azelaic acid concentration, and my retinoid I mix according to my skin type. If you want a bit more information about the best retinoid for your individual skin type, I covered this in a recent video which I'll leave a link to up there. Definitely worth checking out, but before you reach for any vitamin A derivative, make sure you have a really good azelaic acid in your routine just to offset any dryness, redness, and irritation. Now, before I leave you, I want to share with you one final perfect pairing, and it's The Ordinary Natural Moisturising Factors with hyaluronic acid and your favourite facial oil. Now, it doesn't actually matter what facial oil you use, it's all about finding the right one for your skin type. I broke down The Ordinary facial oils by skin type in a recent video, which I'm going to leave a link to up there. Promise me you'll check that video out to make sure that you're using the right one for your skin's needs, because some facial oils are more hydrating, some are better for acne and blemish prone skin, so choose the right one for your skin type. Whichever one you go for, mixing it in with The Ordinary Natural Moisturising Factors just transforms this product from an average level of hydration to game-changing hydration, particularly in those winter and cooler months. I love to do this in the palm of my hand. A couple of drops of the facial oil, a squeeze of The Ordinary Natural Moisturising Factors on top, blend them together, then rub it across the face. You'll notice that what is a really good moisturiser anyway just takes the hydration levels into the stratosphere. You'll suffer with less transepidermal water loss throughout the day because you've got an extra level of occlusivity from that facial oil, and it'll just keep the skin nourished, hydrated, and feeling plump. This was a hack that was shared to me by Patty, who's a fantastic friend and subscriber here on Mad About Skin, and honestly, since I discovered that, I've never looked back. It's not something you might want to do in the summer months where maybe you don't need that extra hydration, and with the humidity it might not sit that well on the skin, but for those winter and cooler months, this is a game-changing discovery that won't cost the earth, but it's a beautiful pairing. Will of course work with any of your favourite facial oils, whether from The Ordinary or any other brand, but get the natural moisturising factors, couple of drops of facial oil on top, blend it together, and game-changing hydration. So there you have it, guys. Let's turn the narrative on its head. Instead of focusing on what you can't pair from the ordinary, let's talk about those beautiful skincare pairings that will double down on the benefit and help you to achieve your skin goals. Hopefully a lot of you will already be using these pairings in your day-to-day skincare routine anyway, but if you're not, hopefully this has given you some food for thought and some of the products that you can piece together to just get those extra added benefits. My absolute favourite has to be a retinoid with an azelaic acid. I think there's a lot of myths surrounding that, but honestly, it really helped to minimise any redness, sensitivity and irritation when I introduced a high strength retinoid into my routine. But all of these pairings will help you along your skincare journey. I would love for you to sound off in the comment section below with your thoughts, feelings and opinions on anything mentioned in today's video, or just share with me your perfect skincare pairings. Wherever you are in the world, guys, stay safe, stay well, and love your skin. Take care. Bye.